Hi, this is Bonny Meyer, DiVine Conversations. Today I thought I'd read to you from Perfectly Paired. It's been a while, and this story is about how the Napa Valley vintners actually put Napa Valley on the map. My first visit to the Napa Valley was in 1968. The Napa Valley Wine Tech Group was having a barbecue, and Brother Justin invited me to come along and bring my guitar. The group was small, but there were names that even I, a girl of 18, knew by reputation. Louis Martini, Jimnicolini, Jack Davies, among others. My father had worked his whole life at Ford Motor Company. The recurrent and unrelenting dictum from on high was that Chevrolet was the arch enemy. The industry was rife with secrets, industrial espionage, and fierce competition. Never would a Ford man be caught dead befriending someone from General Motors. Now here I was in the Napa Valley, and these winery owners were not only talking with one another, but eating, drinking, and laughing together. It blew my mind. And it didn't just change my ideas about how people in the same industry could interact with one another. It also changed my assumptions about the presumably staid character of men who founded and led famous companies. Jimnicolini played a mean Italian squeezebox. Louis Martini had a great voice and loved to sing. And Jack Davies was a gifted percussionist who carried a perfectly polished, matched set of silver spoons in his breast pocket for those moments when the wine was flowing and the magic was right. Over time, I discovered that there was a strong, resilient culture within the Napa Valley based on one fundamental agreement. If we all help each other make technically good wine, then more of us can make exceptional wine. And that will put Napa Valley on the map to everyone's benefit. And that's just what happened. In the early 1960s, the Napa Valley primarily produced generic wine that did not refer to grape variety or vineyard location. In the 1960s, we were still bottling gallon jugs bearing European appellation names like Burgundy and Chablis, meaningless labels for wine made in California. But steadily, the industry embraced a new U.S. labeling system for premium wines, which included a vintage date and the name of the grape variety that made up the majority of the wine in the bottle. The passion and determination to make fine wines rose year after year, and with it, more sharing of information, technology, processes, and techniques. If a disaster occurred at a winery during harvest, other wineries didn't gloat. They made space in their facilities or loaned critical equipment so the affected winery would not miss their only chance of the year to crush and ferment their wine. The entire upward movement of the valley's reputation was fueled by this extraordinary culture of generosity and collaboration. Every time a newcomer arrived with hopes and dreams of making great wine, every time a new vineyard or winery began to take shape, neighbors showed up to offer help. Equipment was loaned, a forklift, a cultivator, a hand corker. Technical advice was shared, which rootstock to plant, which grape variety to graft onto it. Complimentary lab analysis, how best to filter a cloudy wine without stripping out its flavor and character. Grape cuttings were shared, and it all added up to better and better Napa Valley wines. The quintessential affirmation for me was when Justin and I were visiting a remote island in the Caribbean. Someone asked us in pidgin English where we were from. Our answer, Napa Valley, immediately sparked recognition that we came from a place that made great wine. The plan had worked. Napa Valley and great wine were synonymous even on a tiny island thousands of miles away. I hope you enjoyed this and were inspired, actually, by how cooperation, the power of cooperation, can really fuel a movement that benefits everyone. So this is Bonny Meyer, DiVine Conversations. I'll see you next time.